Ever wonder how far a driver will go to outrun flashing lights? The answer gets dangerous fast. Streets turn into battlegrounds as suspects weave through traffic, and police close the gap with calculated force. Some runs end in chaos, others in cold precision, but every second builds toward a moment that can't be undone. Crime Cam USA.
Start EMS. Start.
What do you call it when a driver is surrounded, outnumbered, and still decides the gas pedal is the answer? In Byron, Georgia, that question gets answered the hard way. It starts with a bolo, an SUV drifting into oncoming lanes along Highway 42, barely missing cars head-on. By the time it reaches the intersection with Highway 49, witnesses have already boxed it in. Officers step up, trying to de-escalate. No response. Just silence. And then sudden movement. The SUV jerks backward, slams a car, lunges forward, striking an officer and a patrol unit in seconds.
Yeah. She's not gonna make it far. Go. I got you.
Sir.
We got it.
I know I'm okay, sir.
From there, it spirals. She reverses again, hits more vehicles, even plows into bystanders before rolling over stop sticks and dragging a flat tire northbound. Officers attempt containment, but she keeps ramming. Another cruiser, another civilian car, metal crunching with every desperate move. Finally, units lock it down for good, blocking every exit and pulling her out. Inside the chaos, a small child, thankfully unharmed. The driver, now in custody, leaves behind a trail of wreckage and a simple lesson. When every exit is closed, forcing one only makes things worse.
You could have killed that kid! I didn't do anything! Yes, I almost killed 3 fucking people! What did I do? Don't even ask how! You killed 3 people right here!
Put her in my car. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Stolen vehicle, northbound Jefferson, approaching I-30, units closing in. Late afternoon in Texarkana, October 2nd, and what starts as a routine assist quickly escalates. Troopers pick up the suspect vehicle and try to bring it to a stop. No luck. The driver pushes harder, merging onto Interstate 30 eastbound, traffic building as speeds climb toward 95. Cars scatter. The suspect threads through lanes, then makes a risky move, cutting toward the median to pass where there's no road, no margin, and no room for error. That gamble lasts about a second. The vehicle lurches, loses balance, and flips, rolling into the median before coming to rest upside down. Silence hits just as fast as the chaos did. Troopers move in, secure the scene, and pull the driver out alive. 17 years old, already out on a $250,000 bond for a murder charge, now adding felony theft and fleeing to the list. After treatment, he's booked into juvenile detention, and the bond, revoked, then doubled. Turns out, running only made everything heavier. Unit set, felony stop. GA20 and Stanley. October 20th, 2022. U.S. Marshals track a murder suspect to Gwinnett County. When 36-year-old Irvin Robertson pulls onto GA20 in his Dodge Ram, deputies move in. Blue lights flash. It should end there. Instead, he floors it. A quick PIT spins the truck, almost perfect. But Robertson recovers and pushes westbound, turning a controlled stop into a live pursuit in seconds.
Just to get bailed out of the car.
Yeah, nobody's wanting to get out of my way, so I'm having a hard time getting up there.
Street motorcycle. Samples Road, crossing across Samples Road. Big Samples.
Now it's chaos. He cuts through medians, drives into oncoming lanes, forcing traffic to scatter. A second PIT fails. At Samples Drive, he blows a red light and slams into another car. Game over. Robertson jumps out and runs, but not far. Officers close in, weapons ready. He drops to the ground and surrenders. 6.9 miles, multiple near misses, and it ends exactly where it was headed. January 25th in Florida, deputies try to stop a Chevrolet Silverado tied to narcotics, but the driver refuses and turns it into a rolling standoff. The truck's size works in its favor, shrugging off multiple PIT attempts as patrol units line up and strike, again and again, trying to break its momentum. Then the risk shows itself. One failed hit sends a Dodge Charger ricocheting off the Silverado and straight into a silver Ford in the next lane, an innocent driver suddenly part of the chaos. For a split second, everything hangs in the balance. But deputies stay on it. Another well-placed PIT finally spins the truck out and ends the pursuit. 3 suspects are taken into custody. Effective tactic? Yes. Controlled? Not always.
Hey, big dog.
May 12, 2024, just after 4 p.m., Macomb County, Michigan, Trooper Kairos spots the vehicle on 32 Mile Road and flips around, holding back for backup. But the driver doesn't wait. The Jeep surges forward, jumps into oncoming lanes, and starts slicing past traffic head-on like the rules don't apply anymore. Lights and siren come alive. No response. Speeds climb toward 100 as the pursuit stretches eastbound, but at that velocity, a PIT maneuver isn't an option. It's a risk no one's willing to take. So they adapt. Units get ahead. Timing matters.
Eastbound 32 from Hicks. Traffic's moderate. Eastbound 32 from Hicks. Yeah, can I take you? Hey, what's it, almost? Traffic light in that?
Then, spike strips hit. A tire gives out, and just like that, control disappears. The Jeep lunges sideways, leaves the roadway, and rolls hard into the grass before settling in a crumpled heap. Troopers move in fast, pulling the driver, Joseph Jackson, into custody without further resistance. No serious injuries, somehow. After ramming police and running at highway speeds, it wasn't horsepower that ended this chase. It was patience and a strip of spikes placed at exactly the right moment.
Yes, there's one on foot. He went northbound through the I'm gonna check on the passenger.
Come on, man! Get on the ground! Clear.
Southbound on GoPro. Paul Frank Henry 36FH 3677. Yeah, yellow racing stripe. Black car, yellow racing. Crossing the road around Mill. Oh, yes, great. Southbound. Okay, Franklin 300. Hillsborough, Purple, Maryland. That's out for the stop traffic. Hillsborough, crossing Harbor Road. Coming some traffic. He's going by the road. off Mill Road. Get out Mill Road. Clear. Probably. You already knew Williams. I'm going to have a real home.
If you're gonna try and evade the cops, don't try it in a car with the most unique paint job in Atlanta. What starts as a stunt flips into a full chase in seconds. Around 8:27 p.m., a black Chrysler 300 is caught spinning donuts at Jonesboro Road and Lakewood Avenue until blue lights hit. The driver takes off. He tears through Atlanta streets, cutting lanes and blasting intersections, even jumping a curb into a parking lot and forcing pedestrians to scatter. Then it gets worse. The right rear tire blows. Most drivers would stop. He doesn't. He keeps pushing on a damaged wheel, nearly clipping other cars. As they reach GA 166, a PIT is attempted. No rotation. With a blind intersection ahead, the trooper commits to a stronger hit. This time it works. The Chrysler spins out and slams into a parked tractor trailer. Both suspects run. A taser is fired. Missed. The woods slow him down, but not enough. He's caught and taken into custody. A reckless run with an inevitable ending. Have you ever watched an officer hold steady while rounds are coming straight at him? In Oklahoma City, Trooper Brack Miller didn't flinch. It starts with a tip. Armed robbery suspect Charles Carwell heading into the metro. Miller spots a black SUV and lights him up for a stop. No compliance, no hesitation. The SUV surges eastbound onto the Kilpatrick Turnpike, engine screaming as the gap stretches. Then, out of nowhere, the rear window shatters. Carwell is firing back mid-chase, turning a routine stop into a rolling gunfight at highway speed.
TBI.
950 was okay on TBI.
King Frank Victor 2. In the right lane, moderate traffic, 70 miles per hour.
G56 gonna catch up. 1920, I'll try to order We're coming up on the rest area. 1920, I'll get in front again. See if you can push her over towards the
Light traffic.
Do you ever get a good visual of the driver?
I believe so. She made eye contact with us. I think it's going to be 7. That's it there. Run away. She's just out. Right, 31. Start EMS.
Start lock, signal 5, urban clear, lock the red, roll over.
No seatbelt.
I smell something. Hey, get the mechanic's glove.
What? Yeah.
You stay with her, watch her.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. EMS coming. Where are you going? Where?
Got alcohol on it. Primary 797 secondary. Clear across over the good. We got traffic here at the light going through the parking lot and he's showing uniform making calls. We got to cut through the parking lot north on Bedford. One tire down, one tire down. Nothing under 85 power. Clear north now.
Another one? Yeah. Yes. Everybody else two, right? Huh? Yeah, only two.
Atlanta, we're 1095 coming. Send me a 1050 my face. On my face. 1039.
On Thursday, October 13th, 2022, at 1:10 a.m., Trooper Joseph Killian was patrolling at Pine when he observed a black sport bike with no license. Once he initiated his blue lights, the sport bike began to accelerate. He turned on the siren and notified Troop A Communications that there was progress. The suspect began traveling at approximately 100 miles back at the pursuing trooper. Once they reached the intersection of Gaylord proceeded through the light at a high rate of speed. He stopped light when they approached the Wright Street and South Pulaski intersection. He went on right through Broadway and onto Interstate 630 East. And after
Speed 80. Going northbound. east. 630 east, we're just now getting 630 east. Very back accident, watch out. Taking 30 west from the 30 looking. Coming up on Highway 176. Coming up on 176. He's driving in the oncoming lane, back on the westbound, coming up on Allen. Westbound on Allen.
Out of options, he ditches the bike and runs. Killian closes the gap and deploys a taser. First hit, no stop. Second hit, and then, out of nowhere, a flash. The suspect ignites mid-stride, flames ripping through the night as officers rush in. Fires knocked down, suspect secured, but the scene tells the real story. A gas jug in the backpack turned a bad decision into a literal explosion. He's taken to the hospital, then into custody. Turns out, when you carry fuel and play with electricity, the outcome isn't exactly unpredictable. Some drivers chase distance, others run from it. Either way, the outcome catches up. These aren't just clips, they're real lives intersecting at high speed. For more grounded looks at what happens next, keep watching Crime Cam USA.